Welcome to my channel. I'm Sugar Kitty Mystic, also known as Laura. And today's pick a card reading is all about how you can authentically end a situation. So we just went through an eclipse season where all of the astrology was about endings. You may have been forced to go through some endings or some difficult times in your life. I know I definitely was. This was one of the hardest astrological transits I think I've ever faced. Lots of devastating things occurred at once. But we're back. And this topic actually came to me in a dream. So we're going to follow the dream guidance and we're going to go forward with this. How you can authentically end a situation. So this could be a job that you're done with. This could be a relationship that you're done with. This could be a cycle of life that you're just over. This could be a pattern, a limiting belief, just something that you're finished with and you want to end in an authentic way. So we have two cards for you to pick from for today for your pile. For pile 1, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is a beaver riding a horse. Okay. And then for pile 2, or leading a horse, I'm so sorry, we have the Four of Cups, which is a little bunny, a fashionable little bunny who's kind of bored. So you can take a second to look at both of these cards. If you want to connect to the energy of this reading, take a deep breath in. And let your intuition guide you to whichever card represents the right pile for you. When you're ready, click on the timestamp in the description box to go to your reading. Welcome, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. So first we're going to use our tarot cards here to take a look at what's going on in this situation. And then we'll pull cards for how you can authentically end it. So you have the Knight of Pentacles, of course, to start. And then you have the Three of Swords in reverse and the Magician in reverse. So what I'm seeing here is there is something that really kind of broke your heart. It may have caused you a bunch of grief, deep emotional pain. I'm seeing this situation has essentially sucked your will out of you. Okay, so you may have been very apathetic towards life. You may be letting like your talents and skills go to waste. And you may have been in a period, especially over the last few months, of just like wallowing in this pain. Maybe this is something that occurred over the eclipse season, if you're watching this video currently when it comes out. But there is something that is just, you have been wallowing in, you have been feeling sorry for yourself, and it really hurt. It was a sad situation, okay? With the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you are just ready to move forward. Okay, you are ready to refocus your energy into your life again. You are ready to kind of like buckle down and maybe work a bit harder or start to actually use your skills and talents instead of just letting them kind of pass you by. There's a very dedicated and determined quality to your energy right now. So let's see how you can end this cycle. For you, I'm seeing this is more of like a cycle of feeling bad. So let's see how we can end this. Okay, so we have Eros and we have prayer. So Eros is passion. It's lust. It is our sexual energy. It is what really like sets a fire within you. So for some of you, this may actually be connecting to physical passion, to sexuality. But at the heart of it, it's reconnecting to what you truly desire and what really like fills you up. Attraction is one of the most powerful forces in this universe. When we're really attracted to something or someone, we literally can deny everything else, and that thirst for that person just becomes so strong that we have to have them, right? And all our energy goes towards that. So try to get into this energy of attraction. Attraction is going to move you right now. What are you deeply attracted to? It can be a new person, or it can be like a situation in your life that really turns you on. Your life should turn you on. It should get you excited. It should feel juicy and rich. And, we all need things that make us want to feel alive. So connect to your passion. Connect to your desire. If you're struggling with this, you can look at your actual sexuality, your actual turn-ons, and try to connect them to your real life. What are they showing you that you want? If you, for example, are a dominant in the bedroom, if you have a desire to dominate, this could show that you have a desire to be in control, to be a leader, to be a boss, right? So if you can apply your actual turn-ons to real life, this can help you get into this energy and find what really lights you up and gets you excited. Okay, and then the next one you have is the prayer. So how do you connect to spirit? Okay, do you have a personal connection with God? Or do you have a religion or spiritual connection that gives you something to pray to? I am very open and accepting of different religions, so I don't think you need to pick like one specific God or one specific religion. Whatever it is that makes sense to you, whatever it is from your cultural upbringing and your background. But do you have that spiritual connection? Do you have something divine that you can call upon? Do you talk to God? Okay? Build that. You can start with actual praying. Okay, you can start with a beautiful way to begin this practice if you don't have that divine connection is to start writing letters to God. So each day you just journal about your day and what you experienced. And you can be angry. You can be like, fuck you, God, you made me stuck in traffic. Right? Or like, why did you cause me so much pain? Why did you put me through this deeply hurtful situation? You don't have to be all positive. But what you'll find is that by opening up that communication, you begin to open up that divine connection, which unlocks faith. It unlocks trust in things actually being able to work out for you. It's something really positive to build upon. I used to be an atheist, and I did that myself for like 3 to 6 months. I forget how long it was. And it really opened up my heart to more than just the mundane existence of life. So I highly recommend doing this and connecting to a divine figure for your pile. Sorry, I had to go answer the door. So now we're back to the reading. Also, my dog wanted to come chill, so she's in here. Okay, we're just going to get on with the reading. Okay. So, how you can get over this in an authentic way and end this situation. You have growth and plants. So this is mirroring the earth energy at the start of your reading with the Knight of Pentacles. Connecting to actual plants may benefit you at this time. Plants have very powerful and potent medicine, even if it's in the form of a tincture or an oil, like an essential oil, or like bringing an actual plant into your room that you feel really drawn to, or going out to nature and finding a plant that is resonating with you. Plants are extremely potent for learning messages, especially for our like spiritual bodies. So being around plants can really benefit you at this time, literally. And then growth. So how can you grow from this situation? How can you make this something that adds to your life and who you are and doesn't take away from it? Okay. And then the next card you have is, this is the Shaman card. Of course, it is in French, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce it, but this is all about natural knowledge. Okay, knowledge that comes from the natural world. Connecting to the elements, right? Like I said, connecting to plants, connecting to animals. These things are going to help you move through this in a really powerful way, you might find like a ceremony or a ritual to help you let go of this pain, let go of this past situation, let go of this period of suffering. Really beneficial. Humans thrive with ceremony and ritual. There's a reason that we've done it throughout the ages. And even in the modern time, like we still have, you know, our cultural celebrations like Christmas every year, right? Hanukkah, like these things are very beneficial to our mind. So if you can find a way to do a little ritual, maybe do a prayer, light a candle, you know, you can write your feelings or write the situation on a piece of paper and burn it and like let it go. Of course, being fire safe. This can be really useful to you, okay? So let's pull some more tarot cards. I know, do you want to go outside now? I'll let you out in a minute. She's very fickle. She wants to be here. She wants to be outside. She's just like, I know. Okay. So how can you get over this situation in an authentic way? Okay, so you need a new beginning. You need a new path where you can focus your energy, okay? You've been very resistant to starting fresh and starting over, and you need to. So I'm finding for you, if you can draw your energy out of the emotional world and find something physical that you can chase, maybe bettering yourself in a career, maybe increasing a talent, maybe a new desire for more wealth or more money. This is going to help you move forward and embrace a new cycle of life, okay? And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. So I feel like you guys have been resting a lot. You're done resting. You don't need to rest anymore, okay? You need to move now. It can be slowly at first, but you need to make some movements. And then we have the Temperance. So the Temperance is a very philosophical card. This card asks us to find the good within the bad and find the bad within the good. How can you alchemize this experience and this pain into something that serves you? Okay, the transmutation of energy. In this card you can see he's changing the substance into another cup. This is called tempering, okay? This is the ancient art of changing one thing to another. So how can you take this pain, right, and allow it to move you forward, allow it to inspire growth? For example, you know, a lot of the things that I've been going through the last 2 weeks have made me very sad. I had a period of just kind of shutting down, being sad, resting, and then all of a sudden I started to get inspired into making articles on my website for people that want to learn tarot for themselves. And all this energy, all this emotional energy got filtered into that, and I was so pulled into it. I managed to make like 10 articles in just a couple days, and they're really high quality. If you want to learn tarot, you can check them out. They're going to come out every Wednesday on my website. But this allowed me to take my mind and take my energy away from the emotions. I had already been through the grief. I had already cried. I had already been down and sad. So now it was time to take my energy away from that and actually use it in the physical world. And that is what the cards are telling you to do right now. If you want to end this situation of wallowing in your pain, of suffering, if you want to close this chapter of sadness, find something you can create, find something you can do physically in this world that inspires you again, okay? And that is how you end this situation. Thank you so much for watching. I absolutely love you guys. If you want to let me know if these cards resonate with you. comment below. Make sure to like and subscribe. And if you ever want a personal reading from me, you can always get that in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Welcome to your reading, pile 2. If you picked the Four of Cups, the little bunny, then you're in the right place. First, we're going to pull over some tarot cards to kind of get a deep dive into what this situation is, and then we'll look at how you can authentically end it. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords in reverse, and we have the Chariot. Okay, so what I'm feeling for you guys is it has been really, really hard to move forward. You may have felt like you lost direction in your life. You don't really know why you're doing the things you're doing. You don't really know how to move forward with a sense of purpose. I feel like the things that are kind of around you are just not sparking a whole lot of enjoyment or excitement, like with this Four of Cups card, right? Of course, the Four of Cups represents a figure who's not really interested in what is being offered to them from the universe, okay? So I feel like you might not have had much to look forward to, any plans really, and this isn't coming from like a place of pain or wounding. This is just like pure boredom and just not having anything inspiring you forward. So if this is resonating, this is definitely your pile. I feel like you've been really stuck, but not in a way where you necessarily feel stuck. You're just not excited about anything, and you don't have any main goals that you're going towards at this time. So let's see how you can end this cycle. So you have Thanatos, which is the Death card, okay? And then you have the Father. So with these two cards, stepping into the energy of divine masculine, which is action power, right? It's authority, it's structure. Finding some sort of structure in your life that is inspiring to you, that can help you to kind of take little steps forward so you rebuild up your momentum. This is bringing up the quote, you know, an object in motion stays in motion, and an object that still stays still. So you've been kind of in this period for so long that to gain momentum, you have to start taking steps first, if that makes sense. So get into some action energy. You may find connecting to the forest or actually connecting with a male role model in your life very beneficial at this time. And then with the Thanatos, there's something you need to put to rest here, okay? There's something that you need to let end. You need to let go. You need to let die from your life. A cycle needs to come to a close, okay? The Father card is really interesting because the Father indicates a certain amount of space. So I feel like you need to take space from something. Maybe a past version of you needs to transform. We'll look a little bit deeper and find out more. So we have injustice. So for you, I feel like you've been really caught up in the injustices of the world. You may be really caught up in like right or wrong, or how unbalanced the systems on earth are. You may have like certain social causes that have sort of weighed you down or made you think like, what's even the point? Okay, you don't think this world is very fair, so you've kind of like lost the will to try and to put effort into things. If you've suffered some sort of personal past injustice, this is coming into balance for you, okay? So you're going to get a form of retribution here, if that resonates. And then we have speaking your word and your voice. Okay, so how can you authentically end this situation? Getting into actually using your voice. speaking up for yourself. Maybe one of these injustices that really holds you down, you can start to talk about more. You can start to be an advocate for people who can use your help. Something like that. Let's pull some more cards for you, pal, too. But if you can't get inspired for yourself, maybe you can get inspired for other people and standing up for kind of like the wrongs, or standing up against the wrongs that you perceive in this world. Okay, so you have the you have the Knight of Cups and you have the Lovers in reverse. So I'm seeing like a little bit of romance would do you very well. If you're single, maybe do something like getting on a dating app and just going on a few random dates. You don't even have to have like the purpose of finding the one or finding a partner. Just like allowing some romance energy in. If you're already in a relationship, how can you inject a spark of that like playful romance into that relationship? That's really going to benefit you right now, okay? Romantic energy. Then we have the Strength card and we have the King of Pentacles. So you definitely are a very strong individual. I feel like it's almost your stubbornness or your strength that is holding you back right now and keeping you stuck. Okay? It's like you're just so strong that even when the universe or God offers you like little positive things to kind of help you along or show you the way, you have like a wall up to it. Okay, so how can you let down that wall? How can you engage in things that are a little bit playful, a little bit silly, and take some small steps, even if they feel meaningless right now? Okay, because they're going to build up and they're going to give you more momentum again, and you are going to get re-inspired. Okay? And then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you don't really have the drive for more money. You're satisfied with what you have. You could have more, but you just don't have the drive for it. You need something deeper to motivate you, okay? Injustice is really motivating to you. Finding something that really like grinds your gears, that you want to fight for, that's going to motivate you far more than just making more money. So if you've been really like apathetic when it comes to work and your job, find a meaning for your work that is just a little bit deeper. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. So you've kind of been holding yourself back from abundance in a way. You've been holding yourself back from really enjoying what you have, really feeling secure and happy. You know, this is making me think of a friend of mine I have who's very, very passionate about the wealth disparity in the world. He's very passionate about how unbalanced it is and how much poverty there is. And the problem that he has is he doesn't take any steps to like help anyone or change anything. But he also can't allow himself to gain any money because he has such a passionate dislike for people who take advantage of others, and you know, wealthy people who earn their money on the backs of poor people. He can't allow himself to make money even in a positive way because it makes him feel like the people he hates. So if you're holding yourself back from, you know, financial security or job stability, it could tie into that, you know, that feeling of injustice. So how can you kind of find the back door and make you being financially secure, you being happy in your career, something that benefits the people that you really care for? So like in the example of my friend, the more money that he has, the more he can contribute to things that help people who are in poverty, right? The more he can circulate that money around the people that he really cares about. So when he looks at it that way, then he can begin to be someone who actually earns a bit more money. That's just an example. I don't feel like that is your exact situation, but just because you have the Queen and King of Pentacles here, that came up. So let me know how you feel about this reading, pile two. This is what I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you ever want a private reading from me, the link is always in the description box below. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment if it resonates. Did I already say that? And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.